Don't subscribe to any AI ASMR video generator yet. I already spent the money for you.
I tested the top 5 AI models with native audio on 3 specific ASMR triggers. Using the exact same prompts, we're doing a side-by-side comparison to show you exactly which ones give you tingles and which ones are a total waste of money. Make sure to stick around until the end. I've summarized everything into a final comparison cheat sheet. You can just screenshot it and save yourself hours of testing. But before we can look at the fancy stuff, these models have to pass the basics. Round 1 is about precision. If the audio doesn't match the visual impact, the ASMR is broken. So I gave them a classic, oddly satisfying prompt. Slicing a glowing crystal apple. Let's see who nails the glassy crunch sound and who just makes noise. Visually, most models did okay, except for Kling 2.6. That is definitely not glass. And look at Seedance Pro. It's confused. The knife cuts down, but the apple splits sideways? The physics are totally broken, but the audio gap is huge. Take Sora 2. Really? That's not a glassy crunch. That sounds like static noise. If you put this in an ASMR video, your viewers will click off immediately. Now, look at VO 3.1. This is what we are paying for. Watch the blade hit the crystal. Crisp, sharp, and perfectly synced. It actually understands that crystal sounds different from a real apple. This is a clip you can actually use. And I have to say, WAN 2.6 was also surprisingly impressive. So, basic audio is covered. But round 2 is a stress test for their physics engines. I gave them a surreal challenge. Take a pile of miniature Earth gummies and spread them on toast until they turn into a swirling galaxy. Don't just look at the pretty colors. Watch the knife interaction. Does the model understand that the Earths should melt from solid candy into liquid stars? Or does it just make a mess? Visually, Kling 2.6 completely missed the assignment. It didn't see Earth-shaped gummies. It just gave me unappetizing particles. And it didn't even spread them. It shows the model really struggles when objects interact. VO3, on the other hand, is much more realistic. It even added a frosting detail, and the spreading motion actually matches the sticky texture of the candy. But Seedance Pro and WAN 2.6 are exactly what I imagined. Watch the pressure. As the knife slides, the Earths actually crush and dissolve into that glowing dust. The transition from solid to liquid is incredibly smooth. However, let's isolate the audio. Seedance Pro is too quiet. The specific ASMR triggers we want, they are barely there. Now listen to WAN 2.6. See? That is the sound. Clear spreading effects, rich detail. VO3 also kept a very high standard. Sora 2 was mostly great, but it had a weird sync issue. The motion stopped, but the sound kept going. A bit of a glitch there. So for round 2, WAN 2.6, VO3, and Sora 2 take the crown for the full package. Seedance Pro had great visuals but weak audio. And Kling 2.6? It failed both. We've seen crystals break and galaxies melt. But honestly, those are easy compared to this. Round 3 is the final boss, the human connection. Creating a believable ASMR artist is the hardest thing for AI. We need perfect lip sync.
Welcome back.
Micro expressions,
I have some very relaxing
and that intimate, breathy sound.
Triggers for you today. Let's start with some gentle whispering.
One wrong move, and it falls straight into the uncanny valley, looking like a creepy robot. Usually, I save the winner for last. Not this time. One model was so shockingly real, I actually forgot it was AI. I need to show you the best one first, just so you believe what's possible.
Hi there, just settle in, you're safe here. Close your eyes if you'd like, and breathe with me. Good.
Okay, put your headphones on properly. Left ear, right ear. Sora 2 actually generated stereo audio. That is mind-blowing. And here's the crazy part. I didn't write any dialogue in the prompt. I just asked for whispering. But Sora 2 actually improvised lines to match the vibe. Its ability to fill in the blanks is just next level. Veo 3 is right up there too.
This helps you relax. Just focus on my voice, close your eyes, and sleep.
It also improvised dialogue, and the audio fidelity is studio quality. You feel like you're actually in the room. Now, let's look at WAN 2.6. It didn't add words, but did you hear that inhale? That is the detail we want. And look at her eyes. They aren't dead. They look warm and natural. This is a qualified ASMR video. Unfortunately, the last two broke the spell. Seedance Pro sounds okay, but look at her face. Lights are on, nobody's home. The expression is totally wooden. And Kling 2.6? It felt lazy. I specifically asked for finger brushing on the mic. It gave me zero interaction, just generic mouth sounds, no immersion at all. So, as promised, here is the ultimate tier list. But don't just look at the stars. Let's look at the story they tell across our 3 rounds. Veo 3.1 is the undisputed king. Look at that row. It's nearly 5 stars across the board. Whether it's cutting apples or whispering, it just works. But the real surprise? Look at WAN 2.6. It dominated round 2's physics test and held its own in audio. For a model that isn't as hyped as Sora, it is punching way above its weight class. Sora 2 started weak in the crystal test, but redeemed itself with that incredible human connection in round 3. It's a specialist, not an all-rounder. As for Kling and Seedance, the numbers speak for themselves. In the world of ASMR, they just aren't ready yet. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Let's talk about the price-to-performance ratio. To keep this fair, I generated all these clips using OpenArt, which lets me access all these different models in one single platform. The prices you see here are based on OpenArt credits per second. And this is the shocker. Sora 2 is the most expensive at 150 credits. Veo 3.1 is 100 credits. But look at WAN 2.6. It costs only 25 credits. Do the math. WAN 2.6 gives you almost the same visual quality as the top tier, but it is 6 times cheaper than Sora and 4 times cheaper than Veo. Unless you have an unlimited budget and need that absolute 1% increase in quality from Veo, WAN 2.6 is logically the best value choice right now. So the verdict is simple. If you want the absolute best audio and visuals and money is no object, go with Veo 3.1. But for 99% of creators, WAN 2.6 on OpenArt is the smart money move. I've linked the tools below. Let me know in the comments if you think Sora was worth the price. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real AI tests. See you in the next one!